The movie starts in a prison, where Officer Green is about to deliver a lot of money to a famous inmate named Balam. Even though Balam is in prison, he's not like the other prisoners. He has made special arrangements to live in a private cell with guards at his command, surrounded by luxury items. From this cell, he controls a huge empire of drugs, human trafficking, and illegal weapons. Balam isn't in prison because he has to be, he's there because he wants to. It's the safest place for him, away from his enemies. In the next scene, a group of new prisoners is brought in and placed in the same building as Balam. Among them is Jack, a former officer, is accused of killing another officer and robbing a bank. As Jack is about to reach his cell, Officer Green stops him.
These prisoners are animals.
He hits Jack several times, clearly angry as he scolds him for killing another officer. He warns Jack that he won't last long in prison. The scene then goes back to a week ago, where Jack and some other officers had staged a bank robbery. It wasn't about the money, it was part of a dangerous plan to get important evidence. Corrupt officials were running crime operations from the prison. They found evidence hidden in bank lockers and tried to escape. But other officers stopped them. A violent shootout broke out. Jack's team was killed, and he was the only one to escape. He ran into a nearby building while officers chased him. Suddenly, one officer confronted him and made threat. Jack recognized this officer as being involved in his wife's murder.
Trusted you.
Jack?
Jack jumped off the building with the officer. The officer died instantly from the fall, but Jack miraculously survived. Jack then left the evidence at a reporter named Trisha's apartment. He urgently told her about the deep corruption involving government officials and Balam. He asked her to take the evidence directly to the district attorney's office. In the present, Jack is sharing a cell with an inmate named Silva. Later, at lunch, Balam's cousin, Salmon, comes up to Jack and asks for protection money. Jack refuses to pay.
My name is
Salmon and his men attack, but Jack fights back. As a result, Salmon is caught by the guards and put into solitary confinement. In the next scene, Jack is put in a secure cell. He talks to Balam through security cameras. Balam warns Jack to stay out of his way and says, "If you don't, you'll end up dead, just like your wife."
I will make sure you die like your wife.
Jack doesn't let the threat scare him. That night, 3 of Balam's men quietly enter his cell to attack. But Jack is prepared. He defeats all 3 attackers without waking his cellmate, Silva. Meanwhile, Trisha continues investigating the evidence Jack left and discovers his real identity. The next day, she goes to the district attorney's office. The receptionist at the front desk tells her the attorney is busy and suggests leaving the evidence with his assistant, Mark. But Trisha feels like she can't trust Mark. So, she decides to leave without giving the evidence and plans to meet again later.
Just reschedule.
Later, Trisha waits outside the attorney's office. When Attorney Johnson comes out, she approaches him. She quickly explains that she has proof linking top government officials and police to serious crimes. Johnson listens carefully and gives her his card, saying, "Contact me directly if you need any help."
Worry about Mark Crane.
Trisha visits Jack in prison and tells him she's working on the information dash he gave her. Jack warns her, "Be careful how you use it." Soon after, an older inmate named William approaches Jack. He warns, "Balam's men won't like what you did to Salmon." Jack replies, "I'm not scared of Balaam or Sion. Tell me where Balaam's cell is." William explains, "Balaam's cell is hidden. It's so secret. Even the guards don't know where it is." The scene changes to a woman's prison, where 2 inmates are fighting. As they struggle, the guards rush in and break up the fight. Afterward, one of the inmates, Elena, is taken to see Balam. Her head is covered. When she arrives, Sion and his men are already there, collecting protection money from other inmates, something they're doing without Balam's permission. Elena is there because she hurt one of Balam's favorite female prisoners.
Do you wish to make me your enemy?
Balam offers a $100,000 reward for anyone who can kill Jack. Soon after, a group of prisoners tries to attack Jack while he's talking to William. But Jack and William fight back and defeat them all.
Who are you?
A friend.
Meanwhile, Balaam gets a call from Attorney Johnson, who tells him that Trisha has proof against him. Hearing this, Balaam tells Johnson, silence Trisha. Then he orders, make sure Jack is dead by the end of the day. Later, while Jack is doing his laundry, a group of guards come to claim Balaam's reward. They start hitting Jack with batons, but Jack fights back and beats them. As Jack leaves the laundry area, another group of prisoners stops him. Before they attack, Jack tries to talk to them. Do you really think that reward money is worth it? By the time you split it.
Cracked ribs, collapsed lung.
Hearing this, the prisoners stop and walk away. Trisha sits with her friend Allison and tells her everything about Balaam, evidence she has against them. In the next scene, Elena goes to Balaam's favorite prisoner, Kat, to apologize for what happened, but Kat doesn't care and slaps Elena hard across the face. Elena pretends to faint, and the guards take her to the prison doctor. After the doctor examines her and leaves, Elena quickly unlocks her handcuffs with a paperclip. She takes some alcohol and medicine, hiding them in William's cleaning bucket. Then she crawls into the air vent and uses a tool to find the CCTV room. As she moves through the vent, she draws a map and finally finds the CCTV room. With William's help,
Okay, Charmer. Spit it out. What do you want?
she sneaks back to the medical room just in time to avoid being caught. Meanwhile, Trisha visits Jack and tells him she's discovered the truth about his past. She asks, why did you kill a fellow officer? Jack says, Balaam's men killed my wife, and the officer I killed was one of them. In the next scene, Jack finds out the truth about William. William isn't really a prisoner. He's an undercover officer. Jack looks at William, shocked. How long have you been undercover? He asks. William answers, 6 months. My job is to take down the corrupt prisoners and officials working for Balaam. He also reveals that Elena is helping me gather the evidence hidden in the prison. While William is talking to Jack, a group of prisoners suddenly attacks them, and a fight starts. Later, Jack is sent to solitary confinement, even though he didn't start the fight. Meanwhile, William is called to meet Blaine. Blaine, who has had issues with Balaam's men, warns William to pay him more if he wants to keep working undercover in the prison. Meanwhile, Trisha goes back to the district attorney's office, but the receptionist says he's busy in meetings. Mark comes up to her again, urging her to hand over the evidence. Meanwhile, Balaam's daughter comes to visit him, so he is temporarily let out of his cell. As Balaam steps out, William sees him and signals Elena to start their plan. Elena pretends to faint and falls to the floor. A guard quickly takes her to the medical room. Once inside, Elena and William knock out the guard. Then, Elena sneaks into the CCTV room. William, dressed as a prison guard, heads to the control room and watches the cameras carefully. Meanwhile, Elena spots Balaam leaving the visiting room.
I have Balaam and a guard escort leaving a visiting area.
At the same time, William opens Jack's solitary cell, freeing him. Jack knocks out a guard and takes his uniform. William and Elena quickly guide Jack as Elena tells him the way to Balaam's private cell before he returns. Meanwhile, Blaine and several guards notice the CCTV room has been breached. As they try to break in, Elena escapes through the ventilation ducts, knowing time is running out. Before Balaam comes back, William unlocks all the prison cells, causing total chaos. Prisoners rush out, angry and ready for revenge, attacking the guards who treated them badly. In the chaos, Officer Green tries to run away, but Jack stops him and pushes him into a group of prisoners. Meanwhile, William and Elena fight off other prisoners, attacking them. As Jack gets closer to Balaam, Seon blocks his way. They get into a fierce fight. Even though Seon stabs Jack in the stomach, Jack manages to defeat him and move toward Balaam's chamber.
I want stone!
Meanwhile, Allison and District Attorney Johnson team up to kill Trisha. But just as Allison is about to shoot, Mark steps in and reveals he's actually an undercover FBI agent. Mark was secretly working as the prosecutor's assistant to expose Johnson's corruption and other bad government officials. Meanwhile, back at the prison, William is taking down Warden Blaine and the other guards.
All right.
Jack finally faces Balaam in a tough, brutal one-on-one fight at first. Balaam beats him and knocks him down. As Jack lies there, helpless, he remembers how Balaam and his men killed his wife. This memory gives him the strength to stand up. In the end, Jack defeats Balaam, getting revenge for his wife's death. Just as the fight ends, a SWAT team arrives and stops the chaos in the prison. Once things calm down, William introduces Jack and Elena. He tells them that his boss is thankful for their help in taking down Balaam's crime network, both inside and outside the prison. After that, the FBI arrests all the bad government officials and police who worked with Balaam. The movie ends with Jack being taken by William, who tells him he will be free soon. That's the end of the video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.